Welcome everybody to the Stewart Boat Show 2026. Today we are at one of the most popular boat manufacturers on the market. This is going to be the Sportsman booth, and we're looking at their 282 Open. Hop on board and let's take a look. What is going on, guys? Ryan from Livin here, and I am very excited to be bringing you guys one of the fastest growing boat manufacturers on the market, which is going to be Sportsman. So today we're looking at their 28-foot center console that comes to you at a pretty good price, actually. So as always, let's go ahead and start up in the bow of today's boat. So one thing you're going to notice right away is we are going to have a big old kind of dining table over here that can be remotely controlled over there by a switch to raise it up and down. Now the power to this boat is turned off, so I can't raise and all over it right now, but you have to take my word for it. We're gonna have a little bit of storage up here in the bow underneath your port and starboard seat. You guys can take a look. Perfect little size storage for any of your boating essentials. We're gonna hop our way to the front here, and you can see this is a very nice forward seating situation. You can see pretty comfortably. So you could probably fit about 4 more of me up here at the bow. This can come off. Use it as a table, or when it's folded down, you can kind of do it halfway, it becomes a lounger. Super versatile forward seating situation up here, and overall very comfortable for a nice day out with the family. We're gonna have a couple cup holders, looks like windlass control actually here, left and right side. We're gonna have a through bow windlass in our anchor locker up here in the bow. There we go, there's the through bow windlass, done right there. Looks like we might even have a washdown station right there, which is pretty cool. I'm really enjoying this low profile bow rail that goes all the way around the front of the boat here as well. Now I do have a pretty decent sized forward console seat here, so you can watch ahead of you as you're running. This is a great spot for when you are running in rough waters. If you have anybody sitting in the bow, this is the best spot right in front of the console. Looks like you can fit 2 of me here, and we are gonna have a little storage underneath. Looks like it's gonna be a little insulated cooler. Perfect to put the beverages and lunches and everything for the day. So as we make our way towards the stern of the boat, you'll notice we have some super wide walkways over here. That's gonna come because this boat, which measures about 28 foot 5 inches, I believe, overall, has a 910 beam. That 910 beam is gonna allow for these walkways around the boat to be super big and not make you feel overcrowded on this 28-foot boat. In addition, you can see the leg set here on the console is de-extrusion and integrated into the console. It actually ends off right here, which is gonna allow you more room to walk around. So over here on the port side of the boat, we are going to have our cabin entrance. I will say, and Senior Salty did point out, it is a little small. You can see there's a lot more room for it to be a bigger entrance over here, but again, it's a standard Zord size probably among most of the models here at the show. Now we're inside the console. You can see we have an electric head over here, which is always super nice to see, especially on a 28-foot boat. Sit down here. Looks like we're going to have just a little bit of storage. You can see there's a little storage underneath here as well. Overall pretty nice. We got a nice little black trim going all the way around the console. That's a nice accent. You're going to have a removable ladder that is going to be for our dive doors back there, which we'll get to in a minute. And right here we are going to have a removable canvas blinder, which you guys know my channel. You know I'm going to be opening this up to take a look at what we got going on. Alrighty. And let me tell you, I am pretty pleasantly surprised. Wow. Look at these fuse blocks. All of them are labeled, so that way if you have any issues, you'll know exactly what they are. And this is really good to see, especially from a larger manufacturer here like Sportsman. Once you start pumping out more boats, it's inevitable that corners might get cut. And you can see that they're not really cutting out on their wiring and their labeling and keeping everything neat and orderly. That way, when you have to service, when you have to do any fixing on it, you know, it'll be nice and easy for you to do. And this blinder is nice. It's super, makes everything super accessible. Looks like we got some JL amps in here. Overall, this is a very nice cabin on this boat, and this Sportsman has been very impressive so far. Now we're at the helm station, my favorite part of any boat. You can see there is a lot to like here. So first off, we are going to have a triple panel glass windshield over here that even has a little vent up in the front. Senior Salty's a very big fan of that, and he wants that on the next boat. whenever that comes. So really like the triple panel with the vent. We're actually gonna have a little porthole here, which is gonna let a little light and a little air into the cabin. Honestly, when I was in there, I didn't even notice it was there until we hopped around to the console over here. But that's super cool, not something you really see that often. We're gonna have a nice little area here to put your phones, including a portable phone charger, which you guys know I'm a huge fan of. Oh, battery's off, that's why it's not working. And we're gonna have another one here on the port side. Now we're gonna have twin Garmin 16-inch screens here. And like I said, when we get to the price of this boat, guys, keep in mind, this is loaded as is. So you're actually getting a lot of features on the boat for this boat show special price. So 16-inch Garmin's, you have your horn over here. Something that really caught my eye, right over here. It looks like we're gonna have a little like key fob for this boat. It's got the Sportsman logo on it with hardtop lights, spreader lights, courtesy lights, underwater, freshwater, raw water, all these kind of lights on a little key fob. I've never seen this kind of a key fob for a boat before, and it kind of just sits on here on the dash. That's really cool if you're going out to the bar or something at night and family and friends and take your little key fob with you. You can light up your boat from the bar. Everybody could see it. I mean, the possibilities are endless with that. Super cool thing by Sportsman I haven't seen on any other boats yet, so that's really cool. We're gonna have a really nice clean helm station over here. It's cup holders, your Fusion stereo head unit. We're gonna have a kick plate here, and we're gonna have, looks like just a little bit of storage. This, even though it's really skinny, really shallow, this is perfect for all that kind of safety equipment that you wanna keep nice and accessible. We're gonna have a really nice kind of like medium gray color hardtop up here with some nice design to it. And that design's gonna allow you to put like a VHF radio over here on the port side of it. We got some JL speakers built in. Looks like a little electronics box up top. Nice little finished box up there. Once again, perfect for like the title, registration, that kind of stuff. All good stuff here on the Sportsman 28. Moving on to our helm seats over here, we're gonna have twin captain chairs. This isn't gonna be like a bench style. You can see these aren't connected. We're actually separated by some cup holders and a little storage cubby there, which is pretty neat. But these are gonna be bolstered seating. You guys can see, it is very comfortable. You get two armrests, and it is on a track here, so you'll be able to slide this seat forward and backwards. Always very nice to have that kind of adjustability, but a very comfortable helm situation here. You guys can see this is my eye level, so you can see plenty over the bow. Honestly, you could pretty much drive while you're actually sitting here. I'm 5'10", and I could put my feet on the kick plate and drive. Pretty good helm station to me. Under our helm seats, looks like we're gonna have some storage. This removable hatch. It's gonna be home to our batteries. So we're gonna have 4 batteries on this boat. Looks like 2 starting and 2 house. So that's a really nice, easy compartment to be able to access your batteries. Under your gunnel on your port and starboard side, you're gonna have your pretty standard rod slash brush slash gaff holders over here. Gonna go into the gunnels. You're gonna have your freshwater wash down on the port side, your raw water on the starboard side. Flip open this hatch here at the helm seat. We're gonna have access to our battery panel. And moving on to our tackle station here on this boat, we are going to have 4 rod holders on the leg set here at the mid level, and then the upper level we're going to have 5 more, so plenty of rod storage on this boat. We're also going to have some cup holders, a little fold up platform here which is going to turn to a sink, and a little bait station. Super neat. Fold this down, we're going to have a little knife and plier holder, also some random accessories, but you're going to have some tackle box storage on the left and right side, some slide out drawers. On the very bottom, we're gonna have some pull out tackle storage. So there is a very nice tackle center on this boat, tons of room for all your fishing needs. So on the port and starboard side, something that's unique is you're gonna have dive doors on both sides. So the starboard side is the one that's currently open, this one's currently closed, but having dive doors on both sides opens up some opportunities for you. In the floor, we are gonna have some insulated floor hatches. Gonna be perfect for some fish storage. You guys can see our long skinny fish can fit in here. Those mahi, tuna, kingfish, wahoo maybe, can fit in this box right over here. We have the same identical box on the starboard side as well. And here's your dive door on the starboard side. You can see it swings open just like so. We are gonna have 2 live wells on this boat, one on the port side, one on the starboard side. They are identical. I'll show you guys. Open this up. Nice big live well. You got the aquarium style so you can see your baits without even opening the lid. Super cool. We're gonna have a pull-out transom seat here that hides away nicely when you don't need it. There we go. Looks like you have room for 2 people with this transom seat. Super comfortable for when you're riding. This is gonna be one of the smoothest rides in the boat. Is all the way towards the back. So this is gonna be a great spot for that. But when you're not needing the seating, it folds away quite easily, so it's out of the way. We are going to have quite the bilge access here on this boat. You can see this big old hatch in the middle is your whole bilge access. You can see we'll even hop down in there just to show you guys how big this truly is. You can see I'm standing in it. I could sit in it. I could do any sort of maintenance work we need. You have access to all your pumps, probably your saltwater washdown, your freshwater, you got your bilge pumps, transducer over here, fuel water separators. I mean, the maintenance opportunities in here are endless. Hopefully you don't have to do that much maintenance, but it is super easy to maintain everything in here. You are gonna have a little cutout for a 5-gallon bucket over here, so you get a little storage out of it. Me and Senior Salter are saying this is a ton of room. Maybe could have done something a little bit more with this room than just the one 5-gallon bucket cutout, but it is really nice to have all this room to work when you need it. Now this boat at the price we're going to talk about is powered with twin Yamaha 300s. Now I said at the beginning of today's video that this 28 Sportsman is coming at a really good price, and honestly it is really reasonable for as much boatage you're getting here. At the Stewart Boat Show 2026, this boat is almost $100,000 off MSRP price. This boat here at the show can be yours for $250,000. MSRP is $370,000. So you're getting a 28 5-foot boat, you're getting a 910 beam. There is a lot of boat here and there's a lot to be, you know, enjoyed out on the water. Great for family, great for friends, great for fishing, a great overall boat. Let me know what you guys thinking down below. How do you guys like this 28 Sportsman? Let me know in the comments. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you did. Definitely consider subscribing down below if you're not already. I'm gonna go ahead and link another video I think you guys will like over here on the left side of the screen. Make sure you guys go check that out next. Until my next video, remember to keep living salty.